Hey there, country friends. Happy Tuesday. It's Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and it's time for our What's New at the Doodlebug. First of all, I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. So we are coming in on Tuesday. We weren't open yesterday for Memorial Day, and we were actually closed Saturday, Sunday, Monday, which 3 days off in a row for this girl was like a mini vacation. Heck, not even a mini vacation. It was like a true blown vacation for me. And it was nice because the store was closed. And I love my girls, but that also meant that, I didn't have texts, calls, nothing. I mean, I was totally off work, which was so nice. Hopefully you guys, took a little time for yourselves as well. We got our garden out and finished on Saturday. So we plant a huge garden every year, and we can, and all kinds of that crazy stuff. So we got our garden out, which was really great. And then I just kind of relaxed a little bit. Oh, we watched the race on Sunday. So we're in Indiana. So of course you have to watch the Indy 500. So we watched the Indy 500 on Saturday, and then that was Sunday, on Sunday. And then I got a little crafty, which was nice as well too. So I'm going to show you a little teaser of a kit that we've got coming up from Doodlebug Designs. And I'm not for sure how I'm going to do it, because this is it really is an easy peasy kit. So let me just pull it out here, and I'm going to flip the camera around. Let's just do that. Let's just get going and we'll get started. Okay, so this is what I put together. I did this super cute little mini book from Doodlebug Designs, and I've got one thing I need to stick on the front yet. This is like a 5x7-ish size, and what I used was one of these mini book kits from Craft Treat that we just started carrying. This is the trifold folio wallet, and you can either do it horizontally or vertically. So my orientation that I did is more vertical than horizontal. But so I decorated a little band here. It's got magnets that came with it, so magnets hold it together. It has got this, and again, this is all included in the kit. And actually in here, you get two of these. You get a black one and a craft one for less than $18. They're $17.79 for two of them, okay? There's great instructions in here as well. This over here is a really fun little tag pull out. So there's 3 little tags that pull out here. Okay, so you could add all kinds of fun little photos and things like that on those. So that's the first little flip out. Then there's this little guy here. Now, you could just put photos here, but I thought this was kind of a fun place to decorate. So I did one of the little 3x4 cards on there. Then it flips out again. There's these great little pockets that come with it. So I just kind of decorated, and you could add little photos in here, photos at the top. I slipped in one of the little tags that Doodlebug has just to kind of show you how you can put those in there. And then you've got another great page here revealed. I left these just kind of blank that way, and I didn't glue everybody all the way down. That way I can put picture. Then this flips open. It's another little pocket page here where you can put photos, journaling, whatever you want. This one here, this is one of those fun. So what I used, I can pull it out here without making a huge mess. I used I just made a mess. I used one of the 6x8 little paper pads. That's what I used for this whole thing, which was super easy. Everything coordinated, so I knew it was going to look great together. I didn't have to really worry about what I put where. This is one of those great little journaling spots. Put that here. I had to kind of cut it down, so I hid it with a fun little collage there. And there's the bottom. So you could do journaling here. Then it flips open again. So now this page kind of mirrors this page. And then last but not least, you've got this super great little waterfall that is in there. And for this, I decorated it with the border paper that was in here, because I'm going to put pictures here, so I'm not going to even see the whole thing. So I just wanted a little bit of decoration to pop out there. But how fun is this? It was so easy to put together. Really, my hardest thing was picking which papers to put where, but they all looked great. They all coordinated together. And then it just folds back up, and then it folds back up again. Then this, and then this comes down, and then this, and then my little magnets are in there to hold it all together. And then on the back, you know, in case you want to add a little more journaling or what is in here, I pop that on the back. So again, what I used to make this, I used the Trifold Folio Wallet from Craft Treat. You get two in here. You get a black one and a craft one. And then from Doodlebug, what I used was a 6x8 pad. I used a partial pack of the Nature's Honey, little shape sprinkles, and I also used a good chunk of all the things, and that was it. But it was so cute. It's so fun. And I had the best time decorating this little guy. But again, it's super easy. Step-by-step instructions in here. There's great color pictures in there as well. So I'm not for sure what I'm going to do with this. If I'm just going to, you know, maybe take some better pictures, you know, or what, that way you can see if you like my paper placement. But yeah, I'm not for sure exactly how I'm going to, you know, should I put it together as a kit? You know, it is super easy from this. And then you're just decorating. So how fun is that? So I got a little crafty this weekend. So that was great fun for me. And then what we got in today we got in Spellbinders for you guys. And I almost have it all up on the website. I've got 4 more products that are brand new. Like almost all of this was new. It took us forever to get it set up in the system. So I've got 4 products that I need to still enter in. And then it'll all be up on the website for you guys. So we'll finish that probably in the morning, but I still want to show it to you tonight. And then one thing I realized I forgot to show you last week whenever we were doing our What's New. I don't know how I missed this because I was so excited about this washi tape. So I showed you guys the new summer break line from Echo Park. This was our second showing of it. Before we had just gotten in like collection kits and things like that. And a lot of you wanted specific papers. So we got in specific papers last week. We got in enamel dots. We got in solids. We got in the 6x6 pads. And the funnest thing that came in, and again, that I didn't show you, and I was so mad, was the washi tape. I have been waiting for this washi tape to come in. Look at it. It's little Chucks. They're little, you know, Converse tennis shoes. They are absolutely adorable. So it is called Summer Sneakers. It's the washi tape that matches the summer break line from Echo Park that we just got in. And I love this. It'll be so cute on just, you know, pages, your envelopes, you know, cards. Just, it is such a fun little washi tape. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5, maybe 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 6 different colors, 7 different colors. I keep adding more colors of little shoes on here. So you've got a great variety of colors with those. So if you checked out and you picked up any other summer break line, that is definitely a must have to go with it. So fun. Love it, love it, love it. All right, then moving on. So again, like this was all the stuff that was new. We got part of it put away today, not all of it. But what is new from Spellbinders? So slowly adding to the papers that we carry from Spellbinders. So we got in Alabaster. So Alabaster is part of the new color wheel line that they are doing. So just a great off-white. Then we got in Truffle. Now in these are 100 pounds. Some of are 110 sometimes. But 100 pounds, you get 10 in a pack. Got a bunch of other colors in here too. So there's another Truffle, great brown. Ooh, Tutu, look how cute Tutu is. Tutu, and then the other color I got in is called Blush. Tutu and Blush layer together very well. Poppy, just a great red color. I find that, so I got the pack that had one of all the new colors in it, and I find that I've used Poppy the most. So I'm going through a lot of Poppy, so we got more Poppy in. Then they also started doing some specialty papers as well. In here, you are going to get 5 different cardstocks, 3 of each, or 5 different styles, sorry, 3 of each, so 15 sheets total. And the first color we have is aquamarine. So you've got glitter, matte metallic, brushed metallic, mirror, and pearl. So that's aquamarine. Then we did ruby. And now we've got another ruby one that we got in, but I feel like these are different. Let me see here. They are a little different. So if you have picked up the Harmony ones, you can just tell from the glitters, they are definitely different there. So again, this one is the new one from Spellbinders. It's called Ruby Assortment. So you're going to get 15 sheets total, 5 different styles, 3 of each. After Ruby, they did another specialty pack. This one is black and it's called Onyx. And then we've got Antique White. So those were new specialty papers that they just did. They also came out with this fun little handy foam mat. So this handy foam mat is designed to get out all those little pieces that are in your die cuts. So you put your die cut down on the mat, then you can go over it with one of your little die brushes, those little roller brushes. I know Sizzix has one, Spellbinders has one. We sell them as well. It's called a tool-in-one with Spellbinders. You take it over the top of the die cut and all those little bits and pieces fall out. Now, this is also cut to size to fit easily in the large craft stacks tray, which is this guy right here, which is going to make storage and cleanup even more of a breeze. So again, it's designed to go in the large craft stacks tray, but just a great little foam mat that's going to make, getting those little pieces out of your die cut super, super easy. Next is a restock. Just the little metal snippers. This is what we use to cut our dies apart. Don't use your bestest scissors to do that, and you can't really use cheap scissors to do it either because the metal for your dies is so thick. So you really need your own tool for that to do that for you. This one here is a special order. This one is called Boo. It's a little wax seal. It's a little ghost. We've had those in before. I think this gal, she loaned it to her friend, and her friend she goes away for the summer and she accidentally packed it. So she needed a new one. Now, we just looked at craft stacks, and we do have some craft stacks back in stock. We've got combo trays back in. So we got 1, 2, 3 combo trays back in stock. We've got one of their new paper trimmers that they just came out with. So we got paper trimmers from them now. Corner rounder. This is a corner and a notch. So one side is going to do a nice little rounded edge. The other one is going to do a little notch. And that's really nice for making your own envelopes, mini books. That way, in little boxes. That way those corners fold and turn nicely. You can see right here on the back. Knocking those little notches out makes it so much easier to fold. Oh, this is a new one. So any of you that have done any cruising lately, this will be perfect for your cruise scrapbooks, but it's also going to make really good cards as well too. This is called Deckside Dreams. And the way this die is, it is meant to have a little bit of dimension when you put it on your card, so that way the ship looks like it's popping off the front of your card. But how fun is that? So again, that one is Deckside Dreams. These here came in as a special request that we've got extras. These are brand new layered wildflowers. Beautiful florals here. So again, layered wildflowers. This next one is a restock. It's called Torn Paper Edges. Gives you that great like notebook edge, torn paper edge as well too. So that's a restock for us. Oh, another restock. We sell so many. I mean, I'm not going to say like, woo, these just fly out, but these are really good. This is a great arched die set. And then it's also got these great little piercings in there as well, just to give it a little something extra. So it's not just like a plain Jane die. And it's got the cutest little tag in the center. This one is called Perfect Touch Arches and Tag. So that's a restock for us. Another little restock is Miss Daisy. Daisy is a better press plate. So she's going to go through your better press machine or your glimmer machine. So you can either ink her and run her through, or you can foil her. She is absolutely adorable. And then she's got So Happy for You, Sal, Happy for You, Happy Hugs and Kisses, Don't Go Baking My Heart. I think that sentiment is so cute. Next is that Classic Road Car and Truck Die Bundle. In this one here, so Spellbinders just came out with 3 new car and truck dies. They are classic cars. We do have these individually or in the bundle. The bundle is such a better deal. So here's your truck. That one's called Timeless Truck. And again, we can do them individually. This one is called Classic Car. And then the last one, I think, is Muscle Car. Yes, Muscle Car. I love the Muscle Car one. I like them all. But I love these old trucks that have kind of those like wide, fenders on them. I've always wanted to have an old truck like that. My stepdad, when I was little, he had an old truck like that he redid, and I watched him, redo it and work on it for like a year, it felt like. Who knows how long it really was, because when you're little, time just moves so slowly, but I loved that old truck. So that just reminds me of him. Let's see here. Next up, we have got, these came in as a special request. So this is an older release that Spellbinders did. But somebody must have seen a great sample with it not too long ago, because they special requested all of these and the stencil that goes with it. So this first one is Oh Buoy. It's cute with a little seagull on there. Then we've got Guiding Light. There is also a stencil that matched that line and a little stamp set. Going to our wax bead and our wax seal section, we've got white. We have got canary. It's a great summer color. Ooh, this one I think was, what was it, citrine? Yeah, that's a good, look at that good green color. Citrine. Royal blue. Pastel blue. And fuchsia. And I really do like the quality of their wax, the little wax beads. I have ordered some of the cheap ones on Amazon. Guys, you can tell the difference. Those are so much harder to work with. They break as well too. They don't melt as nicely. So sometimes, you do kind of get the quality that you pay for. I ordered one of those, big containers that were, not really expensive, but I just can't do the things that I want with my wax the same. So I really do like their wax beads. For those little craft stacks that we just got more of, we also have the bands that kind of help to hold them together. Because, as crafters, we like to overfill things and push them to their limits. So these are just great little silicone bands. That way it wraps around it and holds it nice and close and nice and tight for you. This is also nice too if you're a traveling crafter. I can't even talk. A traveling crafter. And then that way you can secure these in your bags and not have to worry about all that stuff you took the time to kit up, falling everywhere and moving around in your bags. We've got some tweezers in here. We've got reverse tweezers from Spellbinders. And then we've also got kind of the ergonomic, the easy hold tweezers from Hero Arts. So 2 different tweezers. Bands for Miss Carmen. You've got it, my friend. Thank you much. Next up, Oh, and I need to grab, let me grab the little, I think I have my idea books over here too, with the samples in them. Yes, I believe I do. Ooh, and I've got actual samples too over here. Oh my gosh, totally forgot. Let me grab this and this and this one. I think that's all I got for now. All right. Pop back over here with my box. So let me show you in here some of the things we just looked at and some of the things I have left. Okay, so here is the classic cars. And like I said, there's also a bundle where you get all 3 of them. We've had these in before. These are restocks. We've got a lot of this on the shelf too. Here is that great layered wildflowers set right there. You can see it was on this card sample there. It's on this card sample here, this card sample here. Now this one we've already got in stock. That's the layered gladiolas. We've already got that one. This is more of what we are restocking. So we've got that nice little torn edge that we're restocking. Torn edge used here again, there as well. So again, there's that torn edge. We've also had in the push pin notes and the real color, the little Viewmaster viewfinder there. I want to show you what I got in. Show you some great samples that go with it. Okay, next up we got in this great little bundle. This bundle, so this is from Paul Antonio. He is just apparently a very famous calligrapher. He used to be part of the Queen's calligraphy staff, even apparently. She has her own writers, which does make sense to me. But he releases different dies, stamps, things like that with Spellbinders. And they just did a new one, and it is with Better Press. And this is called Happy Everything Sentiments Bundle. You're going to get 4 different sentiments in this set. We do have them individually as well, but you're going to have the Hope You're Feeling Better, Happy Everything, and Happy Birthday. Hello. Where'd my other ones go? Well, I brought everything back here. I could have sworn I did. All right, so then we also have, I'm just going to tell you what else you got in here. You've also got Hope You're Feeling Better and Heartfelt Sympathy. So I've got all 4 of those for you individual. Here's some great little samples showing you all of those as well. So you can do them individually or you can do them as a bundle. The bundle is $53.99, or individually, the smaller ones like this, which just have a single little plate in them, are $12. And then the Happy Birthday and Happy Everything, that's got dies included. So that one is $23. So we just got those in. Ooh, here we go. Here's part of what I wanted to show you. So Nicole Sform has brand new felt dies in. So again, you don't have to use felt on these, of course, but she's a stitcher and she's, just does this beautiful stuff. And she just released 4 new dies. Now I have seen these, you guys have done them out of paper and done amazing things. So yes, they cut your paper just like any other die would, but these are specifically designed to work beautiful with felt, and then you can also stitch them as well. So we've got the floral beehive here. Look how cute that is. So you've got this great beehive, all these little flowers in there as well. And then you can see here is one sample that uses the floral beehive. Then we've got Sunflower Bloom. Let me find Sunflower Bloom here. Here we go. Here is Sunflower Bloom. I'm going to flip it over so you can see real size on those. And this one here is to do that great top. You're going to fold it over and wrap it, and look at that awesome, awesome top, little loopies that you're going to get for the top of your sunflower. So again, that one is called Sunflower Bloom. That's a new one. Next, still can't believe I lost those couple ones. They must be still at the checkout counter. Next one is called Felt Berry Blossom. That's a strawberry. So you've got this great strawberry, which goes with all the other strawberry stuff we've been getting in. Strawberries must be the new hot thing right now. So there's the strawberries. And then the last one is called Felt Cheeky Apple. Wait till you see this one in real life. So here's the packaging. Look at her. She's got arms. And again, there's that really fun little loopy thing they did again right there. So here's your apples. So you can see nice size die on these. All kinds of fun little cute ways they have incorporated these. So 4 new Nicole Spohr stitching dies. Next one is called Cheerful Chirps. Cheerful Chirps is a fun, oh, hey, look what I just found. Da-da-da-da. I was just holding and had them all covered up. So see, told you we had the rest of those. Goofball. All right, so next one we got Cheerful Chirps. Cheerful Chirps are these really cute, goofy little birds and parrots. So the first one is called Flying High. It's a little, I think that's what, a cockatiel. You can see that one, the size of that one. There's a little sample there with it. I also had some great samples I put on the website as well. So again, this one is called Flying High. Next one is called Pretty Birds. So there's that one. Here is Pretty Bird sample there. There's another Pretty Bird sample there. Then we've got this cute little guy. This one is called Free Hugs Oscar. There's his size. I do have a little sample with Mr. Oscar. Isn't he cute? Look at the little detail on his wings even. And then here is a great sample with Oscar. So Free Hugs Oscar. And there's also a stamp set that's called Spread Your Wings Sentiments. Now, if any of you, and I know you guys do, if you have like hummingbird stamps or dies, any kind of bird stamps or dies, we've gotten those great lawn fawn ones, have been super popular. We've also done some bird feeders here lately. So a lot of these are going to go really, really well. Even if you're not loving these or you're like, okay, I've got enough bird stuff right now, do not need those at the moment. Even if you're not doing these, think about your other stamps and dies you've got at home that these will help you get more life and longevity out of. Hope your day takes flight with joy. A little birdie told me it's your day. Sending cheerful chirps your way. Happy birthday. Spread your wings and explore. Hope your day soars with laughter and fun. Fly towards your dreams with courage. Thank you. Fly high and dream big, and you make my world brighter just by being in it. All because, you do real bright colors for the birds. I know we just did that really beautiful hummingbird from Elizabeth Crafts. It's been really, really popular. So a lot of these are going to work great with things you've already got in your stash. Dig out that old bird die set. I know we've had some in the past. We've had some really cute woodware little birds. These would be great to give you a little bit of longevity with those as well. So again, this one is called Spread Your Wings Sentiments. And then I think that takes us through. Yep, I've got some of these coming. New little crafty ones. Classic Mouse will be coming. Those are not ready to ship yet. They're not here yet. Some fun Classic Mouse stuff. Oh, here are the new colors. We just looked at those. So that way you can see those. And then here is that little handy foam mat, and see how it fits perfect. And the little craft stacks there. You can see putting them on, and then you just take your little roller brush right over the top. If you don't have one of those roller brushes, let me know. We can send you one. Spellbinders does have some that they stock. They've got a white one or a black one that we can get in. So that's some of the stuff in their new catalog. And I think that takes us through everything. Oh, we did have, I've got those boxes up front. They are a special order. We did get in a couple more of the stash stacks in the 12 by 12 size. I had somebody order those and we didn't have enough on the shelf for them. So we've got a few more of those that we'll be adding to the organizational section over here. But you can see we've got 12 by 12, 8.5 by 11. That's kind of a skinny. And then a deep, and then we've got our craft stacks. Let's see here. We've got the large trays. We've got medium ones down there, and then we just got in the combos as well. There's also magnet sheets that fit in those. We've got those in. I think what else we got in from Spellbinders organization. That is it. We do have a little bit of Totally Tiffany left. Now, some of you have probably heard the very true rumors that, so I don't even know if it's a rumor then anymore, if it's true, that Totally Tiffany is, I don't know what I forget what the name of the company is going to be now, because she can't call it Totally Tiffany because she sold that name. But Tiffany is regrouping, and she is going to be doing some organizational products again. Please know those will not be here until January 2026. Sadly, in manufacturing, nothing happens quickly, and she is still in the planning and designing stages. From what I've heard, we may be able to see some prototypes or some ideas this summer, and we can then place our pre-orders this summer, with not getting actual merchandise in our hands until January 2026. So that is what I learned on a Zoom call, kind of an industry Zoom call the other day. If you guys hear other things, let me know. But as of right now, yes, she is redoing things, but it is not going to be here anytime crazy soon. Because I had somebody already wanting to know what I could get. And I'm like, I don't even know what there is yet. I don't even know if she knows what there is yet. And she does not. She's been taking suggestions and things like that. But just a heads up, we will have containers from Tiffany again. And I don't know. I know she talked about taking a lot of her most popular styles and revamping them. A lot of this stuff is probably patented. And do you happen to have any of the pink trash cans? I do not, Carmen, because here at the Doodlebug, we have our own trash cans, our own little pop-up ones that we do. So I don't have any of hers since I always had mine. I can see if anybody still has her trash cans in stock in any of the warehouses. There's only a couple warehouses that she went through though. So I can totally try and see that as well. But just wanted to give you guys a little heads up with that, because I know a few of you have asked if I've heard, and I have heard, and I signed up for updates just like you guys would get. But I won't know really anything until this summer. There is a summer show in July. Sadly, my calendar, I don't think I can swing it. But I will hear everything that's going on. My rep will keep me informed. But again, that will just be pre-ordering. And I think pre-orders go until August or September, and no real product until January sometime 2026. So, are they bigger? I don't know the Totally Tiffany size. So I don't know if these are bigger or not. I just like these because whenever you're cropping at your desk, it doesn't take up a ton of space. They do hold a lot, but they are completely collapsible. I have some people that even get these to keep them in your car. That's what it truly is. It's a little car trash can. You can hook this on the back of your seat with the little band here. Or the little, that's not a band. But the little clippy guy here, you can clip them on to your headrest and hang it off the back of the seat. So I'm not for sure if they're bigger or not than what Tiffany's are. That I have no idea of. No, the Totally Tiffany one is bigger. Okay. Yep. Say, I don't know. Robin says, I love it in her car too. So she's got one that she crops with and one that is in her car. So thank you, Robin. I appreciate that. Whew. Alrighty, friends. Well, not a huge live today, but the UPS man was very generous today when he dropped off his boxes. If you can see that nice stack of boxes I have there, I know we've got an order from our warehouse to check in. So that's going to have lots of great reorders in it. And then we've also got at least, I think two boxes, I think, up there from Scrapbook Customs. So that'll be a good one as well, too. Scrapbook Customs is always that great one because they've got all those little hard to find kind of niche themes in there. Okay, I think that is it, my friends. So if you jumped on late, all today was what is new from Spellbinders. So we've got some great restocks from Spellbinders, but also a lot of brand new Spellbinders with some of their summer releases. And in the very beginning, I showed you my super cute little mini book that I put together with one of the Doodlebug, the Be Happy line. And then I used the tri-fold folio wallet from Craft Treat. I made it really easy. Those are already pre-cut, pre-scored. All I had to do was add my adhesive. Now, I will tell you guys, my little pro tip whenever you're putting I don't know why I'm scowling. My little pro tip, raise your eyebrows. That way, nobody notices your little scowl lines you got there. So my little pro tip whenever I am putting anything like that together, and you've got your little fold lines and you put your little double-sided tape on there. I do double-sided tape and then I do a little line of liquid glue there as well. The reason why I do that is if I need to, I can move that around. I'm pulling this out so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so pro tip for you guys. Like I go through and before I even start assembling the book, these little fold over pre-scored tabs, I run my adhesive on there. I take my score tape, run my, strip of score tape on there. And then when it's time to actually put the book together, I take that little double-sided piece off and then I run a small little line and liquid glue on there. That way, when I go to put this in the actual book, if I need to move it ever so slightly, that liquid glue allows me to do that. Because liquid glue you can move, but what's not fun about liquid glue is sometimes it takes a little too long to dry. So with this, I get the best of both worlds. I can tweak it and move it just a little bit, which is what I want, and that's my liquid glue aspect there. And then I just give it a nice little rub down, and then you know what happens when I do that? The areas that have the double-sided tape, my score tape, catch and holds. So I don't have to wait for my liquid glue to dry. I can keep on assembling and keep going. So that's a little tip for you guys whenever you're working with any kind of little mini books, whether it's a pre-made one or your own. Do your strip of score tape on here and then do a little line of liquid glue on there as well, and you're going to get super strong books and you're going to get the best of both worlds when it comes to your quick, easy, fast adhesions. All right, and now I think we are finished, friends. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. My name is Hannah, and I'm at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. We're a real-life, living, and breathing scrapbooking store. I will tell you guys, thank you so much for making comments. On Friday, I posted a picture of our Doodlebug section that has the Be Happy and Berry Sweet, and it was one of our posts. I don't know what makes it different. Facebook showed that post to like 30,000 people. I know, it was crazy. And because of that, we had like 7 or 8 orders for Doodlebug stuff whenever we open today. So again, I've told you guys, our online side of the store, we're not rolling in the door, so rolling in the dough from that. So coming into 8 orders for us was like, woo, that was huge for us. We were pulling orders and shipping them out today. So that was really great, considering we were closed for 3 days. But it's because you guys share our posts. You guys comment on our posts, which means, Facebook thinks it's a good post and it engages people more. And it was showing our post, just a picture. It was this display right here. I'm going to turn. It was this area right there that's basically what I did. I took a picture of it and I said, love these 2 new lions. They're super stinking cute. And when I checked the post reach yesterday, it was like 30,000 people. Most of the times Facebook shows it to like 100, 200. I looked on one, it showed it to 2 people. I'm like, what the world? So the more you comment, the more you engage, the more you do see a page's post. Just kind of a little heads up in case you're wondering why you never see what is, the daily special at the little cafe downtown. Okay. You've got to like, you've got to comment, you've got to be engaged, and then Facebook will show you more of their posts and other places like it. Okay, I think that's part of their algorithms or logarithms, whatever. But because you guys were liking that, commenting on that, Facebook showed it to 30,000 people. Again, that was huge for us. And all of the orders that came in this weekend were all Doodlebug stuff. They had a few other things, but they were basically shopping Doodlebug. So I know it had to do with that post. So again, thank you to those of you that like the posts, that comment on the posts, and share the posts, because then that gives us a better reach. So thank you so much for that. So, alrighty, well, again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you tomorrow. It feels like, I guess I shouldn't say it feels like Monday. I'm normally work from home on Mondays, but I didn't work yesterday. So I got none of my bookkeeping done, and I'm sure I'll pay for that in the next couple days. But tomorrow we will have more amazing, great things for you guys, and I will see you tomorrow afternoon. Thanks, friends. Take care. Bye.